We got ourselves another video on Fresh and Fit. I wonder how they feel about it.
Again!
Mr. Hair Transplant doesn't look too happy.
Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Got a video today from Abba and Preach. Fresh and Fit Saga continues, part 3. Some proof surface. Let's check it out. Please like this, drop down below. I really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
These guys were so quick to try to use this as content to make us look bad. They didn't properly vet this girl, but it's okay.
You know, I had someone in the comment section saying that I supported this and that I was saying, oh, red pill people, guru like this that do these things are like heroes. Where the fuck did you ever get that I would ever say that about Fresh? That's so crazy to me. The reason I do these things and the reason why I use Aber and Preach's video is to prove, to further denigrate or to further proof that Fresh isn't what he says it is, and what they do isn't truly what red pill reflects. They are the fuckboys. They are the top tier fuckboys. They get to fuck around and do whatever they want, and they tell everybody else that aren't fuckboys to do exactly what they do. I don't approve of that. I've never pushed that out there. I've never even told you guys to go out there and have sex massive amounts of times like that. I've always told you guys, hold it in. Look for good women to be with and don't fuck women that you don't want to have kids with. Go overseas. Experience something new. I don't tell you guys to do any of this crazy shit, guys. I just tell you, I point out the truths and you guys decide, right? That's just how this shit works. It's just that weird that when people idolize or godize people like this, they're just normal people too. They all make mistakes. Fresh is a horrible person. He does horrible things. We all see that. I would never look up to him as a hero in any way.
But do it for them. But then she's running around and telling Abba and Preach and all these other simps, oh, I'm not a escort, and they're believing it. Oh, okay, I believe it. Interviewing a criminal, giving her a platform, letting her tell you all these lies, and you best believe, I'm calling immigration on you. 100%. You shouldn't even be here.
All of a sudden, they think that this kind of character assassination is going to somehow lend credence to the fact that Fresh is asking her to get an abortion. And this is not the first time.
Yeah, see, the first few videos is my way of a character assassination of her. How she's not no rainbows and sunshines like some people think that she's got taken for a ride. No, she knew exactly the ride she was riding and she knew the destination and she actually took a little turn into her own destination. That's what happened. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking liar. And I condone what he does.
I repeat.
What?
Fresh has done this to other women.
Wait, is condoning means I don't like what they do, or not condoning is what? Fuck, I'm confused.
And I wouldn't believe it if it came from another woman. But guess who it came from? Pug CEO himself.
Go ahead.
What's the worst thing you guys have done to a girl?
Oh.
So, if you guys know Tom Likas, it's something called the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And like,
shit.
basically,
You about to tell this story? Let's do it.
let's do it.
Let's
Okay,
do
so
it.
basically, right, I was with this chick, and we were kind of like fizzling out. It wasn't working out, but she got pregnant. And then I kind of told her like, "Yo, we can work this out. Don't worry about it, but we can't have kids right now."
Scumbaggery.
And then I did a Hail Mary,
No
and
accountability.
I'm here.
No, tell him what the Hail Mary is. Tell him what the Hail Mary is. Tell him what it is.
Okay.
Go all the way.
Okay. So the Hail Mary is, for example, right, where like you tell the chick what she wants to hear, and you can have kids later on, make her get an abortion, you take her to McDonald's, get a McGriddle and an orange juice, you sit her down, you tell her about life, and you started this happen, and you never see her again.
Wait.
You got her to get an abortion. You lied to her, telling that you're going to start a life together. And then as soon as she got the abortion, you ghosted her. I don't know who the fuck I thought this was some kind of hero character here. This is... yeah, this is not some hero, guys. What the fuck?
That got really dark. That got really,
You couldn't get her a nicer meal.
Fresh. You ever going to stop self-snitching?
Right?
You fucking idiots.
And in case you're wondering whether or not this is a real story, if you keep watching the clip, you'll see That being said, Fresh says it's real. Coconuts in Barbados. Anyways, people were like, oh, why would you think this? Because this is who Fresh is. This is things he's done before.
Yeah.
So essentially, this guy gets a girl pregnant, pretends he's going to be with her, says, listen, I want babies with you, but it's just not the right time. So that the girl's so in love, she's like, all right, I'll get rid of this kid that I do want, that you put inside of me. But to be with you, I'll get rid of it, and then we'll have kids together in the future when it's going to be the right time. And then he dumps her after she got the abortion. Does this seem like the kind of person who's trustworthy and responsible?
Hell no.
According to Fresh himself, he's not. He's a deceptive individual who will say anything to a woman to get her to like him, and then will also lie to her to get himself out of any situation.
I said, if a girl's on camera with me, she is what? Not my girl. Let's get that in mind. If I bring a girl on camera, she's not my girl. You can never see my girl because I know what happens when you bring her on the internet. I learned from experience. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love her. No, I don't. Love you, babe.
Love you.
When I say Fresh is not credible and he's a dishonest person, this is what I mean. Is this red pill? To nut inside of a bunch of women, get them pregnant, and hope you can use deception to get them abortions?
This is the side where I can't even argue against ABBA, because they are the biggest representation of red pill, and they are going about doing shit like this, and also defending themselves, not holding accountability for yourself. That's the big problem. So I can't even defend ourselves, red pill manosphere, against ABBA's attack right now, because you guys do this shit.
The nuclear family is the backbone to any thriving society.
Is it part of the nuclear family to nut inside a bunch of women that you don't actually want to be with and get them pregnant and hope they get abortions? Is this how you father families and don't create single-parent households?
You know, the thing is, all this time, people and them, they've been saying that we're not red pill, even though we never claim that we are. And we're not.
I actually agree, and I always tell you guys, they're red pill adjacent. They do a lot of red pill things, but they're pretty blue pilled at the same time when it comes to certain subjects, especially women and stuff. So it's nice to get their take, even though their take is a little bit more simpy than most other takes, but their takes is genuine on how they perceive everything.
But neither are you.
Facts.
I agree with that.
Facts.
Neither are you.
What is more beta than coming inside of women that y'all claim are sex workers and getting them pregnant and risking all your financial future? What is more beta than having an online beef with somebody and then putting on monkey suits and then losing millions of dollars because you want to be an idiot on camera? All you guys do is take L's. Again! Every time you guys get a chance, you embarrass yourself. And I know your fan base knows it because they're eviscerating you in the comments and they look at you guys like clowns.
Oh, it's not really a fan base. Sometimes you're watching things because it's entertaining, not because you like it.
True.
Or you like
Some probably,
what's going on. Or
some probably you guys don't
I don't
even
know
like
take this
me.
movement
So.
seriously. If you want to take it seriously, take it seriously. Their whole like destroying scream, they brought up her ID, they said all this other stuff. They provide no proof. Nothing really tangible. And they never address any of the lies they told their own fans. They don't address the fact that Fresh did pay for that gift, even though he told fans they're stupid.
Half
like
of it.
There's literal receipts that show Fresh paid for it.
The Chinese escort, because I'm about to get Fresh on this one too. So Fresh, you gave an extremely expensive Von Cleef bracelet, which are worth up to $30K, to a Chinese escort you just met. Now, Fresh, you claim that you didn't give her the gift. That's what you claim.
Show me the proof.
But the escort says that you did.
No, he didn't. Number one, he didn't buy the bracelet for her.
Here's where you're wrong. One, she's on escort.
These guys have no integrity. They just lie out of their teeth. It's quite ridiculous to hear grown men, the whole meme, why you always lying? Stop fucking lying. This is it right here.
And two, I didn't buy a bracelet. So what are you trying to say, bro? Where's your proof? You have no proof.
Fresh, you're lying. Bro, you're Fresh. You're a trick, bro. You're lying. And everyone sees it. There's all ones in the chat, bro.
So to put that on me, just because you want to say, oh, Fresh is a simp, wrong.
So you didn't buy
Fresh,
it?
so can you
No.
You're just trying to say that he bought the bracelet. He didn't buy the bracelet.
And
you're saying, oh, Fresh bought her a Van Cleef bracelet. You have no proof of this.
None.
No, it's not true. He paid half and I paid half. Like I said, how much? Around 30K. Well, first I still have the conversation. I told him, what's the issue if you tell everyone you bought me the bracelet? Like, why can't you tell everyone? Why can't you speak the truth? Like, why are you like
you're not his
protecting
girl.
it, like hiding it? But then he was like, don't say it. He just told me to shut up.
If Fresh says it's not his baby or she's not pregnant, then just demand a DNA test. Why don't you
Agreed.
go do that? There's a reason why you're not going to do it. The reason why you're not going to do it is because you know it's your kid. All these people saying, "Oh, Fresh is impotent. He can't have kids." Well, according to this, he's had other abortions before. They claim that she's a sex worker. Okay, I don't care. I said in the first video, she claims she's not, and
I also
you
don't care.
claim she's not. So that's what I'm going based off of. All three of y'all said this girl comes from a rich family.
I've never mentioned about her being a sex worker or not. I don't care about that. That doesn't matter, but into the story to me. The story is woman, man nutting in women wanting money. That's pretty much the story I see here.
Family and all this stuff. And what did I say? To date, there's no actual proof that she doesn't need that kind of work. Now, whether or not you want to believe that is up to everyone at home. Listen, I don't know this girl. I don't know Fresh either. So I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know their whole history. There's a very high possibility that these people have done shady things in the past, so I have no way of knowing. The only people who said they knew her are y'all.
A question for you, bro. What proof do you have that she's an escort? This girl comes from a rich-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a...
Isn't it weird that they first try to defend that she's not an escort, and then later on they try to prove she is an escort? What the fuck?
Visa as a Chinese national to come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro.
Here's where you're wrong. One, she's on court, and two, I didn't buy a bracelet.
Fresh, why are you even addressing this? Live your life. You're not doing anything a person in your shoes wouldn't do. You're living the dream, and people gonna hate as long as you know you do right by your people, and with God you're good.
And even in this, I tell you guys, even though you guys become successful, you guys become the millionaires, the whatever, don't be a fuckboy. It is not fulfilling whatsoever. You take more risk, you know, the chances of having more babies out of wedlock, the chances of, you know, diseases, the chances of finding a crazy woman that you're not going to be able to get rid of, or it's just fucking going to fuck your life up. Those are super high when you sleep around a lot. Don't fucking do it. I fucking told you guys this.
The problem is,
very
bro,
true.
is that
It's because they brought her into
the picture.
yeah.
You can roast
Normally
me
he wouldn't give.
yeah, dude, you can roast me all day. I really don't care. But when you bring her family and her into this, is weird, bro. It's like really weird. Like, and she's cool. She's cool. So it's like, bro, why? Because you want to hate on me? Come on, man. This is why I don't do vlogs anymore with girls. This is the reason why.
Yeah.
Because they make them look crazy.
Yeah. And this is honestly, like, it's
like-
funny because we gave y'all an IRL, right? Showing a little bit of our life.
Yeah.
And then it like, now it's like, and you guys wonder why, like, we're reluctant to like show you guys stuff that we do behind the scenes. It's because people
doesn't
gotta be
add
weird,
up.
bro. Like, they always gotta be.
Yeah, they do. But the reason you guys don't do it is because you guys are fraudsters. And if you really show what happens behind the curtain, they're going to see that you don't live the lifestyle that you proclaim. And Fresh, this is evidence of that. Because whether this girl's an ex-worker or not really has no importance to me. But it has an importance to your movement and the things that you guys profess. These
That's
are the
true.
exact kind of women that you tell all the men to... If she is what you say she is, this is the exact kind of woman you tell every guy to avoid. When you went on the H3 podcast, you said you have to sleep with 50 women or more. Why? So you can discern female nature. So you can spot a good one from a bad one.
Never said
What guys
that.
have to do is kind of go in and understand how women operate in today's day and age. And I think a good way to do that is obviously to have experience so that you're not getting into a relationship or a situation with a woman and you're not aware of her nature and you don't know how to deal with it.
Fresh has supposedly had 1,000 bodies.
Pretty successful ladies. You know, we're both triple digit notch count. He's in the quadruples.
Damn, I'm barely in the
honest
double
to God,
digits.
body count, bro. No cap. You ready for it? It's over 1,000. I'm dead ass serious. I remember I told you, right? I told you about Barbados when. So basically, guys, I'm gonna break it down for you, right?
And you can't tell a good one from a bad one?
Right?
Doesn't this just make you look like you have zero credibility?
How do you get a wife, Ethan? Because my thing is like you're like you're talking about the finish line. What about the race?
Yeah.
You stand like you have to get
Are
to a
either of
certain
you married?
point where you can even identify a female that's worthy of marriage, of having a family with, etc. And unfortunately, in today's day and age,
And it's the shitty thing is that men like them, they don't want to get married. They love the lifestyle. They built themselves up, and congratulations to them. I'm not really dogging on them on this. It's hard to build yourself up to the degree to where they can have the selection they do. I just don't push that lifestyle, even if you do have that selection choice. Pick the best one. Stick with it. Build with her. It's worth it. It's worth it to have kids and to do these things. Is it worth it to get married here? I don't ever push that. That's up to you guys to decide. Maybe just, live together and not do the whole government marriage thing, or you go overseas and you be passport bros. Those are what I always push.
It's not that simple anymore. So we live in a very complex world where it's difficult to identify women that are marriage material. A lot of guys don't have that ability to find a woman that's worthy.
You don't have that ability.
I don't have that ability?
You're not married.
That's by choice.
But no, the ability to find a woman, you clearly don't have that ability.
The reason why I like Angie is because she has some goddamn self-respect, okay? And that self-respect has put her in situations where she's lost jobs and lost opportunities because she doesn't want to sell her soul. I never wanted to come publicly about that, but since people keep fucking making these accusations, these claims, that is the God honest truth. She's lost a million opportunities and chances because she refuses to dress provocatively, refuses to do certain things, and refuses to sell her soul for $1, okay? That's what it is.
Yeah.
There you go. She has a dad, guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her dad.
I wonder how many more times they're gonna make this mistake.
Again!
And
again!
And
again!
So you use the sugar daddy websites as dating sites. You say it's hard to find a good woman because they're motivated by material things and stuff, and yet you're seeking women, specifically a certain type of woman, obviously, that would be on a sugar daddy website. So it seems like you are confirming your biases by even going there to find women.
What? Okay, so you
Sorry,
said,
Walter, I'll say it. You want me to say it again slower?
In the scenes, it's because people gotta be weird, bro. Like, they always gotta be fucking weird and like send the girls messages. Like, Angie gets a bunch of stupid ass messages too.
I can only imagine.
She just has thick skin.
But they're right. They're right. We don't honestly post some of the thing that goes in our personal lives. Why? Because people are gonna be weird about it. They're gonna take pictures of people that have nothing to do with your family and claim they are your family and then diss them.
Thanks. That happens.
That's what you did. So you're right. Motherfuckers be weirdos. Yeah. And that's you.
But never forget what they told us many, many, many years ago.
That's why I don't share much family stuff, photos and stuff on Instagram or anything. I just show food, the places I go eat, and that's like once every so often. It's weird because there's so many weird people on the internet. I don't even use my real name for a particular reason. It's because I was always kind of scared because my name is very unique and it's easy to look up my name. So I don't want people to kind of mess with my family because I've done things. I'm not the greatest of person. I've never claimed to be some kind of guru alpha or anything. I'm just some Asian guy that went through life, got fucked over, learned from the Godfather. And, I wanted to share some of the knowledge and some of the experiences that I experienced to the younger people so they can become better equipped to handle the world.
We are better than you niggas, period.
I go like,
We're better than you. We make more money than you. We got a better fucking channel than y'all. We get more views than y'all. The only thing you guys got on us is you guys been on longer. But I guarantee you, next year, this time, we're going to lap you motherfuckers. Because you know what?
Thanks.
Nobody works harder than us.
Nope.
Period.
How's that going? How's that going? One demonetization and losing millions of dollars later. How's that going?
Oh, damn. Average Preach make good money.
You're always going to lose, huh? You're my child. I've disciplined you a great many times, and I will discipline you again. You know why we do this? Because the red pill, this movement, it is a sickness.
This is where I would disagree with. It's not, Abba. It's not. The what Fresh and Fit push, I would agree, is some kind of a sickness. But the red pill itself is just telling men the truth, how the world operates, and just telling men that women are not the greatest. They're not some rainbows and sunshine. They're not some weak damsel in distress, which a lot of men still think it is. That's all red pill truly is. And people just hijack it and do other things, but it's the truth.
Of the highest order, and I don't enjoy it. Yeah, I'm going to pay. They showed some kind of video of her, which is supposedly her with a client.
They don't even look like her.
Listen,
like
it somewhat does, but somewhat doesn't. The sound sounds like her, but again, audio on freaking phones like that aren't the greatest.
We don't even see her face.
They don't have this.
That's her receipt A receipt without a date, without a fucking store, without a fucking item is not a receipt. Because what you have is a piece of paper.
That's facts. And there's a lot of other pieces of paper here. You showed a scrumpled up piece of paper all in Chinese. Her getting fired for some place for 11 different reasons. It doesn't even say which one it is. You guys just assumed it's got to be all of them. It was rinky dink. I was really disappointed because I'm like, oh, listen, maybe they got something good. There was nothing there. Whether she is a worker or not, I don't care.
Doesn't even matter.
It doesn't even matter. Did Fresh get her pregnant or not?
To me, it's even worse that it's a sex worker. So you busting in sex workers like that, bro? That's even worse.
And if he did, he got to be accountable for that. That's it.
As a matter of fact, if you're trying to prove that she's a sex worker, and she is, and you didn't see it,
yeah,
it shows more what you are than what she is.
Every day. It's just funny to me that the dudes who were supposed to be experts at this literally couldn't see something that was supposedly right in their face, but their own fans could see it.
Yep.
How does that make you a credible leader in this regards?
True.
It doesn't.
When the fans pointed out to you, you call them stupid, uneducated, lonely dudes who have no game.
Hey, you guys point shit out to me in the comment section all the time. I'm like, oh shit, I missed that. You guys are right.
But you, with all the game in the world, can't figure it out. You introduce her to your mom and your whole family. You was eating out her box. If she is what you claim she is, that's a bigger L for you. The fact that you got on a podcast and thought, yo, this is a W, I'm about to eviscerate everything. All you did was make your brand look more shaky, you dumbass. This would be like an evangelical getting accused of sleeping with a prostitute. He's like, no. It wasn't a prostitute, it was just a trans man.
She was not a prostitute, she was a crack. I didn't pay her in ducats, I paid her in crack. Because I would never pay for sex with money.
Guys, this is a police report where she basically stole money from an individual. Okay, yeah. She
can't
stole
read
money from an
Chinese,
individual.
so this does
Right?
nothing for me.
And
So apparently there's a police report about someone claiming she stole $1,000. She was never convicted. She was never charged. We have no information about this, but they're saying she's a criminal.
Yeah, damn.
How does that work? How do you work in law enforcement and before someone's ever found guilty, you say they're a criminal? And if she was a criminal, how does she get a visa to go from China to the U.S.? Think about how none of this makes any sense. So apparently this is the video footage of her. That's her. They're saying this is her in China. Bro, that's not the same person. That's not the same person.
Them showing again. They all look alike. So
I don't know. It's possible because makeup can totally change a person, but the bust size is quite different. But I don't know.
Oh, they're gonna.
I don't care how much plastic surgery you're saying this lady got. That don't even look like her. The eyes are completely different. Now, me personally, this is how I think it's all gonna end. I don't think she's gonna keep the kid. I think everyone's gonna be able to move on, and I think it's the best thing for everybody. Okay?
They're not-
I know I memed about having this kid named Ava. I think it's funny.
I thought it was
I don't
funny.
actually want that.
I knew he was fucking around. Everybody took his shit so seriously. It's like, you really think this motherfucker really wants a fucking kid out there with his name? That's Walter's kid. That's more of a detriment to his own legacy than anything.
I don't want some kid to be born in these circumstances. And if I'm the Chinese national, there's no way I'm having some half-black baby to go back to China and have to be socially ostracized. That just seems like a horrible idea.
I think she still wants the kid, in my opinion, just, on the other side of ABBA. She wants the kid because it's going to get her, it's a chain to becoming a national herself. It's a chain to becoming a citizen herself. This is what a lot of Chinese people do. They do the baby tourism where they come here like 8 months, almost 9 months in, and they try to have a kid here during their visit, so their kid becomes a citizen. Their kid stays here, goes to school and does all that, and then their kid is able to sponsor the parents back over. That's the goal.
Another L for Fresh and Fit. They can't stop taking them. And them posting her personal employment information, all this other stuff. Hey, man, y'all better be careful. Y'all be posting things that's personal about people that shouldn't be online. And it's very possible that YouTube will come after you guys for that. But hey, I could be wrong. We'll see what happens. Every time they do this.
Last time you said that, I'm just going to shut the fuck. You know what? No, I think you're wrong. YouTube ain't going to do shit.
We're going to find out.
Shout outs to Abba and Preach. I know half of you guys hate them and half of you guys like them. I personally like them. I like their takes. I like some of their thought processes. I don't agree with everything. You see me argue about it all the time on their videos, but this is the great thing about being able to use other people's videos and other people's thought processes and how they view things. We get to analyze it ourselves and see, is their view okay? Or is it something I should take in, use for myself? Or is it something that I don't believe in? This is how people have to discern information for themselves. Please subscribe down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time. Ciao.